Hi, I'm Unstoppable Chrissy.
And I'm Unstoppable Neely.
So, if you've been watching the news, I'm sure you've heard about what's going on with Michael Jackson and the whole verdict. With that, the verdict did come out today, and they found him guilty. So, there's everyone seems to be pretty happy and pleased with that. I think that they're looking for someone to blame, and that's what this was all about. I don't think he should be in jail. I don't think he should be arrested or have to do 4 years or any time like that. I believe, if you want pills, you're gonna get pills, and that's pretty much how I look at it. But everyone has their own views and opinions on that one. I'm sure you've heard about it.
Yes, I have. It was all the talk today.
Yeah, where were you when you heard about it?
I was in the car
Mhm.
getting ready to go home from work, and I heard it. And
Yeah.
my initial reaction was,
Yes.
wow.
Really? In a good way or bad way?
You know what? I don't know how I feel about it.
Really?
Because
Mhm.
in some ways I agree with you, and I agree that they are looking for somebody to blame, but on the same respect too, like the doctor didn't have to leave the drugs out because it was an injectable. So the doctor didn't have to leave it, he could have brought it with him, and supposedly
Right, but like you
Michael
have to know all
Jackson administrated the last, the final blow.
Right.
It's just, it's heartbreaking because somebody
is dead and someone else is going to jail.
Mhm.
And it's like, don't they have more fish to fry, something more important? I mean,
Well, I actually was watching an interview with LaToya Jackson a few months ago, and
Okay.
she was saying how she felt that he was murdered.
really.
But but she was talking about how Michael came to her maybe like several years ago and said that he thought people were trying to kill him. And she brushed it off. Yeah, right. Yeah, don't worry, you're being paranoid about it. So she finally believes that maybe somebody hired Dr. Murray to kill him eventually, like slowly, and then bam. So
I don't see him going through. I mean, I don't know.
you know what though? I don't know either. I mean, I guess we'll never know. And
I mean,
whatever the jury heard in the courtroom about it,
Right.
like we don't know. The rest of the public doesn't know. So
That's true too. I mean, you got people like Lindsey Lohan,
oh jeez,
supposed to serve how much time? 30 days
30
or 60?
days.
30?
30 days.
Supposed to serve 30 days, goes in to do her bid, and is there for 4 hours due to overcrowding.
Well, that's the LA County Jail for you. They always do that, and especially with celebrities, everybody gets off easily.
Yeah, but then you got this poor man, like, come on.
Well, like I said, we don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
We don't know
It
what
is.
happened, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really sad, and I'm still
Right.
shocked
By
that
Michael Jackson. Yes,
is
me too.
gone.
I loved his music. I still do.
I really wanted to see him in concert,
Yeah.
but
He is amazing, an amazing artist. It is a horrible thing that he isn't here anymore, but I feel like they're just trying to put the blame on someone to make themselves feel better. And right after the verdict was released, they all said it. They all feel better now. Do you really?
I
don't.
wouldn't,
I
because
don't.
you lost somebody. I don't care.
Exactly.
Even if it was a non-famous person, like if you lost your brother or your cousin or whoever, you definitely. It's sad. It's
agree.
sad. You lost somebody, so it's just unfortunate and tragic. And then you have
It
people, going on another famous trial, the Casey Anthony.
Yeah, and she got off. Makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but
None whatsoever.
then again, too, we don't know the whole story.
But
and
what we do
the
know
jury-
should be enough.
You would think.
And what we do know with this man, I feel, isn't enough. In those two situations.
Well, yeah, I
But-
mean, it's.
You really don't know. But I guess, like I said, everyone has their own opinions, and it's whatever you feel, but you know how I feel about it.
I gotta tell you, years ago I served on a grand jury.
You did?
Which is
I never
totally
have.
different from an actual jury.
Right.
What we did was we would hear the DA present their side of the case or whatnot, and we would hear from certain witnesses, and then we would go on the basis of what we heard, whether or not to indict. That was a totally different side of the story, because then you got to hear little bits and pieces, and there was a couple of cases that you did see on the news, and a lot of what the news was saying wasn't really, like, they left out major details, and so it's different. So we don't know exactly the whole entire thing.
Right.
So either way, it's tragic, because here you have somebody, you know, who's a talented guy dying. In the Casey Anthony story, you had a poor innocent 2-year-old girl dying for what? For what? You know?
Exactly.
So it's tragic.
The whole thing is. It really is.
But then we go back to Lindsey Lohan, who's just like, it's
a dead clause.
Well, but the scary part about it is everybody, even like if you take Amy Winehouse too, everybody thought, you know, they were just waiting for that moment. They were like, we're waiting for her to die, we're waiting for her to die, waiting for her to die. Then the woman died. And then I think like 2 weeks ago, they came out with the actual, like, official cause of death, and it was alcohol poisoning. It wasn't even drugs.
Wow.
So
that's
another talented person, like, throwing your life away.
Gone.
Like, why? Why would you do that? You know, I mean, I understand.
She could have done so much more.
And I understand fame isn't always what it's cracked up to be.
Right, of course. That's understandable.
But why would you want to do that to yourself? I mean, you got so much to live for. You got so much life. You're talented. You're making other people happy through your music, and you're just. I mean, I understand people go through pain and they have their own thing and they try to mask it, and but still, why do you want to put yourself through that and everybody else through that?
It's not worth it.
Such wasted talent.
You gotta pick your battles. Pick them wisely. That's pretty much all you can do.
Take it from us, we know.
Exactly.
We definitely know. And as the show goes on more, you'll know even more.
And that's the truth.
Until next time.
You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook under Unstoppable Talk. You can email us whatever topics you would like us to discuss, or anything that you have on your mind, any questions, comments. We read them all. We will get back to you. You can email us at unstoppabletalk@gmail.com. Thank you and goodbye.
We look forward to hearing from you.
Yes, we do.
Bye.
Bye.